Those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind. A famous quote credited to Theodore Geisel, or more widely recognized as Dr. Seuss. However, this quote is misattributed to the Doctor, as it was actually articulated by Bernard Bouch, a character in the book Shake Well Before Using, a new collection of impressions and anecdotes, most humorous, 1948. This noteworthy piece of trivia, however, does not detract from the significance of the quote. As I write this paragraph, I have just arrived home from a pleasurable night of partying with friends. During the night, I adamantly refused the consumption of any alcoholic beverages. As I watch my peers enjoy their night freely, the question of why does the ingestion of fermented beverages be so enjoyable? This question did not arise from a certain principled high horse, as I personally have many moments enjoy losing my mind in both a social and a spiritual setting. I was attempting to answer this question not from a scientific perspective, but a sociological and a psychological one. Well, in its deepest essence, it liberates your mind from the chains of sobriety and allows you to freely express yourself. It is an escape from reality. Now, escaping reality is nothing to be condemned, as watching a movie or listening to your favorite song would also be categorized as a form of escapism, although a rather harmless one. It is not an uncommon view amongst the general public that alcohol is perceived as a form of liquid courage or social lubricant. It allows individuals to more effortlessly forget their anxieties, social norms, and most importantly, not being obstructed by the alleged judgments of others. Many people find this the only way of truly letting go in a social setting, and almost exclusively a foreign one, and this state can rarely be achieved within the confines of ordinary sobriety. Many people believe that if they express themselves, they would be publicly rejected. Even more so, many individuals hold the belief that they are the only one who feels this. The degree of inhibition can be varying amongst the general public, where on one point of the spectrum, it can be like punching through paper, and the other end is like punching through lead. It can be extremely debilitating to certain individuals, where the ingestion of psychoactive forms of drugs, both legal and illegal, can be the only relief from this reserve. This returns myself to my opening sentence. Those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind. It is infinitely more satisfying and fulfilling to live a life and act throughout your life in accordance with your own beliefs rather than being subjected to society, friends, or even family. If you are an individual who has good intentions for yourself and others and wishes to only add value to the lives of people you interact with, then any inhibition to express your thoughts, opinions, and actions should appear nonsensical. We are relentlessly ensnared in a tug of war against ourselves, against our reptilian brain. Your mind can sometimes be your greatest ally or your worst nemesis. It will deter you from voicing that inappropriate funny joke, or to talk to someone you deem attractive, or communicating an unpopular opinion. No, 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 I can't say that. I can't do that. What if they do not laugh? What if I get rejected? thoughts that are familiar to all of us. In the age of digital likes, followers, shares, retweets, and views, it may be challenging, or for some people impossible, to detach their individual self esteem from the validation of the world. A mode of thinking that we are all guilty of. A manner of cognition where you essentially value the thoughts of opinions of others above your own. This path will only further lead to dissatisfaction with oneself, as your emotional condition may be a calm, blissful breeze at one moment and be a raging tempest at the next. In closing, I would like to depart with a simple quote which speaks many truths from Mark Twain. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself.